All right, so in this video, I'm going to show you the in-stock styles that we have for our aluminum fence. There's basically just two styles. They both come in 54-inch, which is 4.5 feet tall. And these, the reason why we carry 54-inch is because it's pool code, which is a lot of times that's why people are putting it in, is specifically to be pool code. And the nice part, what you're going to see here, is that it's basically blocking the access into the pool area, but you just see right through it. Even if you end up going with like a white picket vinyl fence, it would stick out like a sore thumb and you wouldn't really be able to see that much for two reasons. One is it's white, which white will block your vision much more than black will. And then the other reason is these pickets are only about an inch wide, whereas the vinyl pickets are about 3 inches. So that's why I have it here. And the style that we're looking at right here is called the waterfront style. Okay, so basically what you see here is alternating pickets. So you have one picket that goes all the way up top, and then you have one which is a pointed picket. Okay, this is the same installation, some more. Okay, here's the Babery style. So instead of having the alternating pickets, every single one goes all the way up top. Okay. Now, the one thing you will see, and if we can zoom in, perfect. Okay. So this style that we carry is called the flush bottom style. Okay. So what the flush bottom means is basically it's completely flush. Okay. There's another style, which of course I don't have a picture of because we don't install it, is where the pickets actually go through the bottom rail and they keep on going down. Okay. The reason why we do not like that style of fence is because the pickets, they are sharp. Okay. So basically at the bottom, there's the exposed picket. And what could happen is, if your kids are running along the edge, they can basically cut their foot on that picket. Okay. Typically it is at ground level, but you just never know what's going to happen. Same thing for the dogs as well. If they are trying to dig to get out, and they could cut themselves on that. Okay. And again, this is just another, this is the Baberys. Again, this is where you see where, it's keeping the pets and kids in, but you could see straight through it, which is why most people end up picking it. Same thing with this. You can just see right through it. So this is not a fence that you're going to get for privacy. Okay. What you also see is here, obviously we have this big slope going from up top, going down, and then same thing up top. The fence, aluminum is really good at going up and down hills, so there's no concern if it can handle a slope. And then if we come across a yard that is really, really sloped, then what we can do is get it's a special order item, but it's basically called extra. It's an extra space. And then what happens is, or actually, I'm sorry, they call it a double punched. And basically the holes are a little bit bigger, not the gaps in between the fence, but the in the rails themselves. And then that'll allow us to go up even, steeper hills, but this can handle pretty much anything. Again, this is another style of the waterfront where you have the alternating pickets. Same thing. And then you have your Baberys again. So this you will see a lot in like Mulca Hill, bigger yards where they're not really concerned about privacy. They're really just looking to keep their dogs in. Same thing. What you also see here, this is the standard latch that's included. It's called a Magna latch. The reason why it's called a Magna latch is because it uses magnets. So you basically have this piece up here. You basically pull that up, and then it will unlatch itself, and then you can walk through the gate at that point. These you'll see at water parks and everything else for a few reasons. One, they just work. A lot of other latches, they'll fail over time. These things, they just last because there's really not many moving parts, and it's just using a magnet. So typically, I think they're rated for like 500,000 cycles, which basically means open and close it 500,000 times. So you have that. And then it just all kind of blends in. Same thing, Baberys, waterfront. Same thing, you got your waterfront. Some more of that, and that's pretty much it. But this is pretty standard stuff. If basically, if the customer or if you are the customer looking at this video, if you're looking at a aluminum fence, typically these are the two styles that you're going to see, and it's almost always going to be in that 54-inch style. With the pandemic, again, this is recording as of November in 21. Basically, we keep these in stock, so this is very quick to install. The other ones, there's been a lot of delays coming up as of lately, and basically you're looking at anywhere from like 16 to 20 plus weeks for special order items. So if you're looking to get more of just a 4-foot fence or a 5-foot fence, or some of the other styles where, again, if you have the non-flush bottom where the pickets are going through the rail, then that is a special order item. And again, that takes, you're figuring on probably about 4 to 6 months for that to come in at this point.